Squawk, squawk, fellow sorrowers. So I'm going to try something new today. It's going to be one of many. I'm going to try and add a bit of comedic value to my research. Okay, so it's my best attempt. As it stands, I happen to be sitting, forgive the pun, in a nice big, beautiful green field, watching the sun go down. And I'll come up with something I'm going to project to you all. As you may know, most phones, if you swipe left, you will have a news feed of what happens to be taking place in the world. So I'm going to call this this saga of entries, I'm going to call it the anti-broadcast. Okay, the anti-broadcast, because it's abroad, it's a bird, it's the bitch, Lilith, Kali, the divine feminine, machine mummy mean, that's broadcasting, spell casting you and I and all the rest of us with what they're portraying. So I'm only going to show you the headline pictures of the news feed, because it's called news feed because they're trying to feed us, okay, but what they're really doing is picking up the consumption from us to feed themselves. So let's fucking starve them by bringing it to the true light, which I see in this sunset right now. Not the false light that they're projecting, but the true light that I'm trying to project on and upon all of you and myself. Okay? So, at a later date, through these anti-broadcasts, I am more than willing to go into the subject matter of what these pictures hold, and, you know, the topics that are being spellcasted upon the public. But I've already looked through them, they're not really worth your time. So I'm just going to stick with the pictures, because the pictures, as I say, a picture holds 1,000 words. Most of these hold a lot more than that. So, to start with, and I've already decrypted this before, when it comes to the BBC News specifically, the Canaanites have a thing with dogs. Naturally, I suppose. Canaanite, canine, yeah. That wolf DNA comes from Canaanites. The first murderer. They love to show dogs in their headline pictures. Okay, so there's your dog. They also love to show water, because water is what? Water is feminine. Okay, which is the mother, as I've just mentioned. The broad, the bird, the bitch, Lilith, Kali, the divine feminine, the unholy trinity, Kronos, the grim reaper, Satan, demiurge, evil. Okay, so you got the dog, you got the beach, right? Forgive the little white dots that come up. That's me touching the screen to keep it awake, because if it shuts, then it also shuts down the recording. I'm doing it on my phone at the moment. Yeah, so first of many, we'll start with this picture here. So you got the dog, you got the ocean, yeah, and you got the masks, just to accentuate how important it is, right? See, the screen went to go shady right then, so I have to touch it. Okay, now usually they show it on the hands. They'll give you the three base pairs that the Tears always use, being the 88, being the Canaanites. They use the hands to communicate, not connect, as I always say, to communicate with each other. We connect, they communicate. They're not using their hands in this picture, okay, they're using their legs. Their legs. I mean, I noticed one thing. I noticed the bag that this bird is holding on her shoulder over a Saturnian attire. Kind of, if you look at the studs, it it spells out L-I, lie, yeah? But maybe I'm reaching there. I'll tell you what I'm not reaching with. Look at the legs. You see that? So you have, I don't know if this is going to pick up, but I'll try and do it with my thumb and see if it picks up. So you have the I, the X, and the I. That is the seal of Saturn. Okay? Didn't have to take the picture like this. You have to understand, even more than films, I've said before, everything you see in the film, it costs money. It costs money, mate. It has to be specific, deliberate, particular, or they don't do it. But you'll see here, you have the 1, the X, oh sorry, and then the other. Okay, that's the seal of Saturn on the legs there, and the dog for the Canaanites. Okay, let's move on. Another headline picture. As I say, I'm more than happy to explain this if some of you would like to know what the picture was in reference to. But it's all, I can tell you one thing, it's all in COVID. It's all in reference to COVID-19 stuff. But it's, you know this by now. As I always say, it's child's play. You know by now. I know you do. Okay. So next one. You see the pink. You see the yellow, and in the glass you see the pink and yellow. And what's in that mug? Liquid. Coffee, tea. That's not the point. The point is it's liquid. Okay. Water, femininity, the mother. Yeah. That's why it's there. Didn't have to be pink. Look, pink, yellow, right next to each other. Didn't have to be that. They chose that for the picture. That's why. There's no need for it. That's why. Okay? I'm telling you. Okay? Okay. Let's come back to the dog symbolism that I try to decrypt all the time. Here we go again. So obviously this is a drawing, but it was also a headline picture. So I'm going to do one of these day by day if I can, or at least every 2-3 days, and I'll be giving it through and to you as an anti-broadcast against the spell cast that the broad is trying to put upon others. All right, so here she is again, the broad. So they've made it look like this character is opening the cupboards. Yeah, this one was to do with Britain's benefits, if I remember correctly. Okay. After COVID, again, that's why I said COVID, to cover all of the pictures I'm going to show you rather than going into the headlines, because usually I would, but this holds more importance, I find. So yeah, they're showing her holding the cupboard, but they do this all the time. It's either holding a cupboard or holding like a protest sign or whatever it is, but again, hopefully it'll come up. So I'm going to stroke one arm. There you go. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't work, does it? Okay. You know, surely you know, right? You know by now. 1, 2, 3. That's what they're showing you. The 3 base pairs, okay? That the man of lawlessness, 88, tears. Canaanites. That's what they are. That's what they do. That's their symbolism. Okay? That's what they're showing you. You have the sex altar here on the hair. Okay, the ponytail, which is the Rapunzel thing, which I've spoke about before. How that ties in. Okay, you look at the clock. There's no numbers. But what do they have? They have it pointing south. South for hell, right? Now hell is not beneath us, as I said. Everything's inverted with these pieces of fucking Canaanite dog shit. It's all inverted. But that's why it's down. It's south, it's hell, okay? And of course you have the dog. Oh, the dog. Yeah. I'm sorry, like, I want you to think I'm reaching. I want you to question me. I want you to see, why would I mention it? Why would they project that? Did they have to put a dog in this picture? This is another headline picture. Why did they put the dog here on the left, on the left-hand path? Why did they do that? Is that necessary? Is it? I told you they have to show it. They have to tell you. It's less magic. It's sigil. It's cosmic karma. They have to show you in plain sight. So they give you the dog again, which is ginger, redhead, right? This is where the orange comes from. Orange in numerology being 33, which she's covered in. Okay? The thing holding the hair up. This is the sex altar. Okay? MK Ultra right there. You got the leaves decaying because it's about death. The archons are death, right? Here on the plant. On the plant here. You have what? The dragon fly. The dragon. Okay, the fly is Beelzebub. The fly is death. Again, decay. Archons. The dragonfly being the feminine, which is water. Femininity. The dragon. Right? I've portrayed this before as well, over here. This is the test tube that they like to use. Why the fuck is there a test tube floating in the air? I'd like to know. You tell me. You tell me. I'm losing my mind. You tell me. Why have they put this here? What is the relevance of this here? This is about benefits Britain. This is about, oh, lockdown, there's no money, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck is that doing there? Why do they put this dog in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. You know, kettle. What's the kettle? Well, kettles need water, right? With the tap. Water, femininity, once again. Not necessarily. You have the grid behind her. The grid. Yeah? The matrix that we're all in. And last but not least, oh, the cupboard. Sorry, the cupboards are empty, right? They're empty. But what's left there? You've got a tin of tomato juice. Okay, okay. Tin of tomato juice. But it ties into the beans, the baked beans that I've said to you before, which is adrenochrome, which is what they use as symbolism for babies, for toddlers, for our children. That's why they use it. I'm sorry, I'm telling you, that's why they use it. Don't show the face though, do they? Don't show the face. Could have. It was drawn up, they didn't show the face. Let's move on. Okay, so you got blonde bird, and a blonde bloke. Well, blonde is symbolising purity, okay? Because they see themselves to be pure, right? Okay, so you have right here. You have the unholy trinity. You have you have Lilith. You have Lucifer, as they see him. You have Lilith, which would be the older chick, and you have Eve. Lilith was first before Eve, that's why it would be the older, okay, on each shoulder of this man. So this, I'll explain briefly without going into it. This was a headline picture for the exams that people were going through, the teenagers are going through in regards to the lockdown, and yeah, it's not worth it really, because it's all bullshit, and you know it is. But this is where a lot of these pictures I've found, part of this first anti-broadcast, are going to be projected. Okay, but Lilith was first, Eve was second to Adam, which is now Satan. Okay, that's why one's old and one's young. To the point, even more importantly, look at what the male is wearing. Look at the top. You have the three base pairs on their fingers, but hopefully you can see that without me telling you. What does it say on his top, and where did they stop it? Look at the picture itself. What does it say? Little finger. Okay, little finger. Right. Well, little finger would be the bell finger, right? You see how it's darkened out on in flammable? It's darkened out on in flammable. Flammable, and it says mater. Does it say mater? It does, doesn't it? What's mater? What do I tell you mater is? Again, give credit where it's due. Give credit where it's due. Bill's Isaac told me what mater is. Mater is mother. That's what it means, mother. Flammable, mother. And then 3, which is Saturn. They're only showing you 3 of these flames. Okay? Okay, let's move on. So the brick wall is masonry, straight away. You should know this by now. Freemasonry is the bricks, okay? The pyramid. Boom, done, right? You got your pink and your yellow. Yeah? Your pink being... Sorry, yeah. Your pink and your yellow. Pink being sex. No, sorry, yellow being sex. Pink being your violence. Okay? But they love to show the brick wall. Black and white, of course, always, without fail. Look at a hand, there you go. Got the 3 base pairs of the Tears, the 88, the Cane Knights, as per usual. Man of lawlessness. Okay. Look in the background here. What do you see? Do you see the one-eye symbolism? Do you see that? Do you see the 3 base pairs again? Okay. I'm reaching, right? Of course I am. Yeah, I'm reaching. It's all in our heads. It's, oi, we're mental. We're mad. We've lost the plot. We're nutcases. Yeah. We're done. We're too out there. It's all it's all an illusion, right? Okay. So why would she have that there? And then why the fuck would she have that there in another fucking another photograph of the same thing? Oh, you ready, guys? Hey, ladies, we're going to take another picture now. I want you to all act really surprised with your results, yeah? Through lockdown, and they gave you really good results. Ready? 3, 2, 1, say cheese, take the picture. Oh, look, she's doing the fucking one-eye symbolism once again. Bit weird, right? Maybe we're not that insane, right? Yeah. Pink and yellow. Yellow. Pink. Yeah. Sex. Violence. That's all they do. That's all they ever do. See this? Bell finger. Okay? Right, this one is very particular. Now, loads of you that may watch this and, you know, Black Lives Matter and all that. Okay, black lives do matter. Of course they matter. But they only matter as much as white lives. If you want to speak in that context, they only matter as much. You see, that's the thing, innit? Like I was about to say yellow lives. How fucking degrading is that? This is what I'm talking about. It's them that have given us white, black, yellow, brown, and we go along with it. We go along with it. All lives matter. All lives matter. That's what we should be teaching. That's what we should be, I don't want to say following, but you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm just going to fucking do it. And if I get shit for it, I don't care. Because it's what I feel, not what I know. That's what teaches. Because I don't know as much as I'd like to. I don't know as much as the ones that teach me. I have no idea. As far as intellect and intelligence, I have no idea in regards to Pip or Neil or Dave or Ducky or Bill. You guys are my mentors. You're my masters. I know you won't like that word, but you are, because I look up to you. I don't know as much as you guys. I don't know as much as most of you that are watching this. Hopefully you can see through it. So with this one, you notice you have, I'm just going to say it for what they're showing you, what they're trying to show you, okay? Not what I'm telling you from what I think. They're giving you black, white, black, white. That's particular, that's deliberate, that's specific, okay? They've done this deliberately. They're showing you the black and white symbolism. That's all that is. That's all that is. They're showing you the checkerboard. They're showing you the Egyptian teachings that was copied from the Sumerian teachings, which was copied from the Babylonian teachings. That's all it is.
Frankie, no.
Hello, boy. Got a beautiful dog. I've got a beautiful dog run over me. Run over me? Run over to me on the field. Hello, boy. Hello. Right, yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is. Okay. You have the watermark here as well. Hello. The watermark. Sorry about the auto screen thing. Being on the chair here. Okay. The water, femininity. They're all female. They didn't have to be all female. What? There's no males that have passed their GCSEs through lockdown. Blah blah blah. See what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. So that's the first entry. It's not one of the best. I did my best. Of anti-broadcast. As I said, the broadcasting her spells. I'm going to try another comedic value entry soon as well. Look, I'm planning on calling, giving the title to as Tear TV. Okay, Tear TV. I explained this to Joy, and she said she wanted to be one of the broadcasters.